Axel Witsel may have forged a career outside the world's best leagues, but that doesn't mean he hasn't been able to garner a reputation as one of the game's best central midfielders. After starting life with Standard Liège in his native Belgium, the 29-year-old has had success in Russia, Portugal and now China with Tianjin Quanjian after signing for the CSL club in January 2017.
Fantastic season for you last season. Coming into the side, coming into China, did you expect that kind of response from the team and the manager to do that well, considering that they'd only just been promoted?
Of course, our objective first when we started the season was to stay in Super League. And but last year was completely different. We changed our objective because we started really well. And game by game, we saw we could do better than we said before start the season. And finally, in the end, we finished first, and it's been qualified for the Asia Champions League. I'm happy because it was a big deal for me to come in China, and we achieved our objective, and it's for that I came to help the teams.
Sometimes with players, and particularly international players, there can be a stigma with coming to play in China because it's considered a lower standard of football. You've managed to keep your place in the Belgian squad and play internationally, but before you came, was that something that concerned you?
No, because I was honest and straight with our coach, Martinez, and whatever I decided, I told him I'm going to directly speak to you and tell you first. So when I chose to come in China, I just called him and I told him, look, it's done, I'm going to China. He just told me, we will keep looking at you, keep fit, and for me there is two options to come in. Or you just come in and you say like, you are in holidays and you take what you have to take and that's it. Or you come here and you keep working hard and keep fit, and it's what I did, because for me, of course, to play for my country, to play national team was really important.
The Belgian international started his career in 2006 and has gone on to win 5 titles in his home country, 4 in Russia and 1 in Portugal. But playing constantly for 13 years can take its toll on the body. As a professional footballer, it's an honour to realise the dream which is wanted by millions, but also comes the responsibility of looking after yourself so that dream isn't cut short.
You've been playing professionally for, must be 13 years now, when you made your debut for Liège.
Yeah.
And internationally, maybe 12 years, 11 years.
International, 11 years.
11 years. So you're only 29. So by any average footballer, you've still got a long way to go in the midst of your career. But does that, having started so young and playing at such a high level so young as well, has that taken its toll on your body? Do you have to be a bit more careful than someone who started when they're in their early 20s, perhaps?
Yeah, of course. Now, you know, I'm 29. I'm not old, not yet, but of course you have to take care more about your body now than before, when I was like 18 or 19 years old. I mean, you do some exercise before the training, you prepare more yourself every day before the training. When you are 18, 19, you want to work, but you don't think about this kind of stuff. I mean, take care about your body. But now, 29, and you have to.
You garnered a reputation, especially in such a strong Belgian team, as they became higher through the FIFA rankings. But you've played in Russia, and you know, now in China, before then in Portugal, but not in the Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga. But you still got that reputation for being a world-class talent, for being at the centre of one of the world's best teams. Do you think you've proven that you don't have to have a career in those leagues to be considered one of the world's best?
No, I think I don't have to prove myself to anybody. Okay, I didn't play in one of the best championships in the world, like you say, Premier League, La Liga, or in Italy, Germany.
Has that been out of choice?
Yeah, it's a choice. I mean, and it's different player has different choices, and sometimes, I mean, happens for a reason. But I don't have any regrets, and I'm still 29, and you never know. If you look at Paulinho, for example, he came in China, in Guangzhou, and I think he stayed 2 years or 3, I'm not sure. But after he go in Barcelona from China. So anything is possible.
With mere months to go until the start of the World Cup in Russia, the midfielder will likely once again be linking up with his countrymen to help them progress out of Group G, which features England, Tunisia and Panama. The Belgian team has been described as a golden generation, with talents littered all over the Premier League. But failures at recent tournaments mean their time to perform has to come soon.
As I was saying earlier, part of that Belgian team, which has got so much talent and is brimming with world-class players. What are your expectations for the World Cup?
We know it's going to be really, really important for us because we have a top team, top player, and a lot of quality in our squad. But soon we are getting old. I mean, our generation, step by step, I'm 29, another player gets 30, 31, so I will not say it's our last chance, but everybody knows in the squad is going to be really important, and I think we have the team to go as far as we can. Our objective is to do better than in Brazil or in France in the European Cup, and I think we have the team to do that.
The England game, particularly huge interest because it's essentially going to be a Premier League game, you know, because both sets of players are predominantly from the Premier League. You'll be one of the few that are overseas. Do you think, I'm just going to put it straight to you, you don't have to give me a straight answer, but who do you think has the edge?
It's a hard question.
It's very
because
diplomatic.
We have a strong team, but they are strong also, and we have like 8 or 9 players that they play in Premier League. I would say it's a 50-50.
I knew it. I knew it. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.